welcome to another amazing episode of the OTOS Dialogue. In this episode, I went to the campus of the University of Cape Town, to just test some theories and have fun. And I want you to stay put and enjoy what I found. It will amaze you, and trust me, you will enjoy. Stay put and let's have fun.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a result of what I see people being. So not necessarily what I do, what I've seen, that this is the path that people take. So I'm just hopping on the trail and I'm next. So whatever I saw that people were doing that were older than me, yeah.
Okay, so what about you?
I didn't get the question.
So what I'm saying is that do you think that what you are and what you want to become depends on the stuff that you do, the little things and the bigger things that you do in your life, like the daily stuff that you do?
I think it does, because how can you project the future without now? So yeah, and also from others as well. It's like a combination of everything.
Okay.
I think it definitely, if you want to, obviously we're in university, we're here studying every day, so I do think it helps. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I do, but also at the same time, the stuff I do every day doesn't really affect what I'm going to do, what I want to become. It has no relation, except for studying. Yeah.
And do you think it contributes to who you are now?
Yes, I would say it does, actually. On a small scale, but it does.
Yes, I do. I think, yeah.
I definitely think so.
Those are really hard questions. Yes, so I feel like who I am now is definitely just a build up of how I've lived every day from whenever I was born to now, and what I've seen, what I've experienced. So yeah, everything makes up who I am now, and yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I think the same.
It's a tough question.
I think you can just say yes or no.
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think so. Obviously, if you want to count eating in that, because you do that every day, then yes, but otherwise, small things, not so.
Obviously, first of all, my race, right? Obviously, we still know that black disadvantage. So that also, and also I feel like sometimes to be exact, uni is specifically advantageous to people who got certain education from high school, I think. So whereby you have a lacking start if you did let's say is it NSC or NCS?
NSC.
Yeah, NSC. Whereby first year, from experience, it was very, very difficult to cope with some things, because people related from high school of it using things for the first time, so it's things like that. For instance, someone would be like, oh, I did this in grade 11, and you're like, I'm failing to understand this, so I think it's things like that, and also the difference in social environments and stuff like that, and also how we grow up, I think. So it's more along those lines.
Probably sometimes being lazy, wanting to go out a lot and wanting to chill a lot, you see. So that might hinder what I want to become in the future, you see, because it actually takes away some time of the things that I need to be doing every day in order to achieve what I want to do in the future.
Also, I think it's everything is mentioned. Also, in terms of if you're looking at it in outside factors, in terms of the statistics we have right now in terms of unemployment and stuff, which makes you not be as motivated as you want to be to do your thing. You know, maybe at some point, maybe you're like having problems in terms of, you know, you might not get a job. Let's start there. So things like that motivate you. Also, like the pressure, the social factors that most people without like doing what I'm doing, like are succeeding without education. Let's start there. So those social factors that, you know, but you might not even make it after studying this much, especially here at UCT. So yeah, things like that. Also, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
I'd say it comes down to like a lack of planning at times, because by not planning you end up just doing things on the fly, and when you do then that's when you become overwhelmed, and then that stress factors in and you just don't get to execute the small stuff, and then it just builds up, and then eventually you just lose control.
The lack of exposure. So whatever I would do if I was back at home, what I think I would do with my future is totally different to okay, I'm probably contradicting what I've said before, but it's probably different to how I'll see things now. Okay, I see that, because I was not exposed to a lot, so a lot is exposed to me now, and so if I was not exposed to this much, then I'll be limited. And if I'm not gonna be exposed to more even now, I'll be limited to what I think is what I want. But there's probably more, and I just need exposure. So lack of exposure will be a hindrance to what I want.
What about you?
I think it would be myself, and because entirely most of the things you do think about them, like, okay, I have a great imagination, I should say, but then the only person who actually can stop me is me, because do I put the initiative to work on that? Because even if you see it smaller, as you push yourself through it, you get to see a bigger vision. Because I saw myself coming to UCT, I am here, but what I imagine from UCT from now onwards, it's entirely dependent on me, on how I push myself further.
People's ideas and that, so you obviously maybe change what you do and how you think about things, so that obviously impacts what you will do and what you might do.
Do you want to add something?
Yeah, I would, like you said, with the South African as a whole, definitely shapes who you are, so definitely will affect like